Hi, boys and girls. Today I'm going to read you a new first chapter of a beginning chapter book that might be good for you guys to start trying out and reading. So far I have shown you Junie B. Jones and Mercy Watson, and now we're going to do this one. It's kind of an older series, but it's really good for first graders going into second grade. These books are called Henry and Mudge, and so it's about a boy and his dog. And there are several books, Henry and Mudge books. So let's go ahead and check this one. See, it's got like a nice little table of contents there. That's kind of cool. And it's got colored pictures. I know some of you were big into that too. So here we go. This one's called Wet Yuck. Henry and Henry's big dog Mudge woke up one Saturday in February and looked outside. Yuck, said Henry. It was gray. It was cold. It was muddy and wet. No sun, Henry said. No snow, just yuck. Wet yuck. Mudge leaned against Henry and drooled. What are we going to do all weekend? Henry asked. Mudge leaned harder. How about we have some fun? Henry grumbled. Mudge leaned harder still. What a boring weekend. Or how will we have some fun? Henry grumbled. See, I couldn't figure that out. Henry growled. Mudge let go and leaned all the way. Whoa, yelled Henry. Mudge flattened Henry like a pancake. How are we gonna get up? Henry wondered. Look at that dog. He just flopped on him. Oh, that was a super short chapter. I'll read one more. Chapter 2 is called Bored. Henry and Mudge had a boring breakfast. They watched some boring cartoons. They listened to Henry's father tell some boring jokes. Boy, is this boring, said Henry. What are we going to do? He asked. Mudge knew what to do. Mudge always knew what to do if there was nothing interesting to eat, nothing interesting to smell, and nothing interesting to chew. He went to sleep. No, Mudge, said Henry, giving him a push. Wake up. Mudge sat up. He wanted to stay awake. He tried to stay awake, but everything was so boring that he couldn't. His eyes kept closing, his head kept nodding, and his mouth kept drooling. Exciting dog you have there, said Henry's father. He's bored, said Henry. Mudge is bored, I'm bored. Boy, is this boring. Henry's father frowned. February cranks? He asked. Henry nodded. Winter grumpies? Henry nodded again. Pre-spring meanies? Okay, Dad, okay, Henry said. Boy, are you bored, said Henry's father. The three of them sat. Their eyes kept closing and their heads kept nodding, and one of their mouths kept drooling. Henry's mother saw them. Goodness, she said, this is going to be a long weekend. And then she had an idea. Look, they all just keep falling asleep. Oh, this chapter is called The Idea. So we'll have to see. This was the long weekend. It looks like they're probably going to come up with something creative and something fun to do on their long, boring weekend. So tell me what you think about Henry and Mudge books and write that in your little review of if you think this would maybe be a book you'd be interested in reading or not.